Welcome back with day 2 of being consistent. Today we're going to be doing back and we're going to be doing biceps and maybe some hamstrings. So today was supposed to actually be a deadlift day, but like I said in the last video, I'm going to have to do an MRI to see if I'm actually hurt before I do any of that. So we're just going to hit the accessories and we're going to hit our posterior chain and things that the muscles that the deadlift actually uses without actually trying to deadlift and put, you know, stress on my spine. So because like, dude, even if I were to like deadlift like 1 to 2 plates, I still feel it in my spine. Like I'm not trying to irritate any further, because every time I do like a max deadlift, or not even max, but just go a little heavy, like my lower back just kills me. It hurts to bend down for about 4 to 5 days, and I don't want that. So we're just gonna like, you know, hit some, you know, for hamstrings we'll do like some glute ham raises, maybe some reverse hypers, and maybe RDL. We might have to put like the belt on very tight, but I'd be fine with RDLs. I don't know, like, but if they start hurting then we'll stop. But yeah, so I don't know. So since we're not gonna deadlift first, I think we'll just start off with some back. So we'll do some you know, some lever rows, but yeah, so let's start with those and we'll see what happens. So with these types of movements, I like how this type of row hits your mid back pretty well. You know what I'm saying? So these hit your mid back pretty well because a lot of the back exercises I do, like, they mostly just target my upper back, but this kind of, you know, goes down a little bit. And this movement actually feels really comfortable because I did a couple reps before I turned on the camera, but it just feels natural to pull like from this way, and I feel it like a lot in my mid back. And I've been trying to grow my mid back by doing seated cable rows and things like that. But these definitely, I think, are good to incorporate. You know, if you guys haven't tried these, I think these would be good to incorporate because they still hit your upper back, but you know, they get that mid back right too, you know. So I actually haven't done these in a while. So like I've done these before, but like I didn't think about, you know, to do them. And I saw about them on the internet and I wanted to try them again. So I don't know, I guess we're gonna be the first time I'm gonna try these. But if you guys like this exercise, you guys should try this as well, you know, because I don't know, I'm trying to build a big back so I can, you know, support my deadlifts, because like I feel like I'm very natural deadlifter. Like, I don't know, with deadlifting, when you have long arms and your leverages are really good, it's really easy to pull a lot of weight. Like the first time I ever deadlifted, I hit 405 at like a RPE 6 to 7. Like my estimated max is around like 450 to 470 with like no deadlift form experience like at all. So I don't know. And I think I have a little bit of longer arms, so longer arms usually, you know, supports that. And I don't know, so I feel like once my like lower back stops actually hurting and I can actually practice the movement more, I feel like it's literally going to be like relatively more impressive than my bench and squat. Like right at the moment, I feel like my bench is the most impressive, but once I actually get this going, my deadlift's gonna, you know, surpass it. All right, let's see. Ooh. Maybe it's the movement pattern, or maybe it's because my other body parts are, you know, sore. But have you guys ever felt just like, I don't know, like when there's not even a lot of weight in here, it feels heavy. Like it's not heavy, but I think from the angle on which you're pulling at, it doesn't give you a lot of leverage to pull a lot of weight. Like that's one plate. Think about it. I put on one plate and that felt kind of heavy. Like we're gonna add more, but with this movement, I think that it supports, you know, less weight. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but regardless of the weight, we're gonna pull until we can. So well, let's add a plate. Let's see. I mean, like 2 plates should still be fairly easy, but definitely be a step up. You know, we're just trying to warm the mid back up. So I like doing a lot of warm ups, you know, to make sure I'm warm and not still rusty. So, and get, you know, used to the movement pattern. But let's see. I don't know, wait. Ooh, that felt better. But yeah, with these, the only thing I don't like about this is, I guess, the foot placement. Because when I put it here, I felt my foot kind of coming off a little bit, and I felt I couldn't, you know, stabilize with the ground as I was pulling. But I think I might try to put them down here. I don't know. Maybe that'll be better for balance, and maybe for pushing more force out, that might be better for this movement. But yep. All right, 3 plates. Last time on my last back day, I did those, you know, those horizontal rows. I don't know what they're called, but those got me right. I did 5 plates and I did a drop set. So I started with 5 plates on each side. So I did single arm. We were pulling over here, and I did 5 plates and I went all the way down to 1 plate. And dude, my lats were feeling it for 3 days. I think drop sets. The thing about drop sets is like, you would think that they wouldn't really help for like, I guess, I don't know, pushing maximal weight, like for growth. But I mean, like if you're doing back accessories, I feel like they're fine because you know, you're just trying to get muscle in your back. You're not really trying to prep your back like to lift heavy weight like you're doing on bench press. Like it's supposed to just be like a support movement by having more muscle on your back, so you can push more indirectly on the bench press. But with that, I think drop sets are amazing for those accessories like that. You know, because then I feel like when you, like, you know, you don't do drop sets and you just do your normal until it feels hard, then, you know, stop the set. You don't get a sore, I feel like. And I feel like the growth isn't as big. Like when I'm done with a workout, I want to feel like I did something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm not sore, I feel like I didn't push it hard enough. And I feel like I left some room there that I could have gotten to build more muscle there. And I don't never want to feel like that, because I want to feel like I want to maximize everything I can do. But so yeah, so maybe we can try a drop set on this. But drop sets are amazing, dude. I can't talk better about drop sets. But yeah, let's see. I am so funny, bro. I just figured out you're supposed to take the lever and put it out there so it doesn't conflict with your rowing. And that's just the rack part. I was just doing it over the rack the whole time. That's funny. That's how you know I don't do these regularly. But literally when I switched over there, like you guys saw, it felt way better, bro. So I don't know. Silly me. The hard part about doing back exercises for me or stuff like this is like, I don't want to burn out too much energy because I don't know what my top end is, because I don't do this movement at all. So if I waste too much energy on lower weight, I feel like I didn't get the most intensity I could have got out of a higher weight. And I don't want the rep range to be too high. But I think 8 to 10 rep range is perfect. But like, I don't want to only do a couple and the weight be just right for me. And then I just wasted, you know, a set that I could have went more intense. So it's just kind of a gauge on the first couple of reps how it feels. If it feels just right, then I'm just gonna, you know, keep pumping them out. But if it feels too heavy or too light, then, you know, we'll stop early. But that's kind of the hard part about these types of things, because when you're doing powerlifting, you're recording your numbers, your squat, bench, and deadlift over many cycles and many times, and months and weeks. So you know what your rough estimated max is and what you can push easily and what's hard for you, you know what I'm saying? And they also have, you know, max calculators out there where you can estimate where you're at and I guess go based off that for whatever desired intensity you want. But for this, I don't do this ever, so I have no idea where I'm at. So I'm just kind of guessing. All right, 4 plates. I think that was just right. Whew. I think we'll try that again for another set, because as your sets go, you obviously get more fatigued, so you get weaker. So on my second or third set, I might only get 6 or 7 reps, and the weight will be too heavy. So I think I'm gonna try that again, since I got 9, which is almost 10, which is on the top end of what I wanted. So if I get 6 to 7 in the next set, then we'll drop the weight. But I don't know how I kind of just guessed on that. And I hit the weight perfectly for what I need to be doing. So I guess 4 plates is a good marker for what I need to be doing. But yeah, we'll see. Before I even get to the gym, I feel extremely tired. But once that first set turns on, it's almost like a switch goes off in my body. And I just feel awake. Like now that I've done, you know, a set and some warm-ups, even at the start of the workout like this, I feel not tired anymore, you know? Well, I honestly did more than I thought. I honestly felt better in that second set. Maybe it's just me getting used to the movement, but I think I'm gonna stay with 4 plates. But I think this time we're gonna do a drop set. So after I fail the 9 reps, we'll go 3 plates, pump them out, 2 plates, pump them out, and then 1 plate, and then pump them out. And then we'll be good for this. But yeah, it didn't feel too bad. All right, you guys ready for some Goku Super Saiyan set? That's what's about to happen right now. All right, let's go. Small one. Oh, that's it, bro. That's it, bro. I'm already cooked. I don't know if I'm avoiding the last plate, but I'm cooked. Whew. Oh, now we're getting into some real mid-back. Like, I feel fatigued now from that drop set. It was pretty intense. So I might be a little weak on these today because I just did that. But again, we're not going for strength in this. We're just going for, I guess, overall volume and fatigue for my back so we can grow it. But these will be interesting. With this one, do you guys know if you're supposed to lean forward or not? Because I see a lot of people when they come here, I'll just show you guys. When they come here, they'll lean forward, back like that, and then go back like this. Or is it supposed to be more of a don't lean forward at all? Boom, here, boom, don't lean forward at all, boom. Because I want to make sure I'm getting the most optimal, I guess, stretch and tension for it, because I don't try to lean forward that much. I lean forward a little bit, but not that much, because I don't know. I feel like this looks sloppy. I don't think that's the right way. But I feel it's best when I just stay here and controlled. I'll try to stay with 130. Usually I can do about 190 to 175, but right now my back's killing me from the other exercise. Ooh. Oh, dude. I feel like hitting back is one of the produces the most lactic acid out of any muscle group. I feel like they just hurt the most. I feel like back just kills you, dude. When you hit back hard, it's just, you feel it. You really feel it, dude. The only other thing I would say that produces more lactic acid than that, what I'd say have to be like Bulgarian split squats, or like hack squat, or legs, just legs in general. But back is right there with it, man. I used to do 4 sets for my different exercises, but I quickly noticed, I don't know, I feel like I was just getting too drained during my workouts. I don't know if it's a laziness thing, but I feel like it was just too much for exercises. If I'm trying to get through 5 to 6 exercises plus during a workout, 4 sets, like for me, for how I like to take my intermissions between sets, it takes me about 3.5 hours, maybe, you know, on average. But with 3 sets, I feel like it's just the right amount of volume, and I can get, you know, what I need to get done in a timely manner, but I've still hit everything I need to hit. I feel like 4 is excessive. The only time I'll do two sets is if I either do a drop set or just something that is not that important, like forearms or, you know, biceps, things like that. But everything else, I used to stick to 3. Now this is about a herd. All right, let's do it anyway. All right, fast forward a couple hours. You know, I got a little tired at the gym, and I still had to do some more biceps, and I still had more to do, but I wanted to go home so I could get some food in me. So I don't recommend, you know, taking intermissions, like couple hour intermissions between your workouts, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm feeling exhausted right now, but I still have to get this workout done. My glycogen stores right now are like at a low, so I need sleep and I need to replenish them tomorrow. But I think doing something is better than doing nothing. So now we got to move on to RDLs. So I finished off at the gym with just practicing my conventional form, and it wasn't too bad, you know. I mean, I didn't go up that heavy. The form felt fine, and it's my lower back, dude. Like, literally, it doesn't even feel heavy. It feels so strong. I feel like I can pull close to like 500 pounds. I think I'm in that range, in that ballpark of strength. But it's just my lower back is holding me back. So that's why I'm not gonna go working sets on conventional deadlift. So that's why I'm gonna do RDLs, because they put a little bit less stress on my lower back. I can still hammer my hamstrings and get them ready. That's why RDLs are good, you know, because you don't have to throw on a bunch of weight. Like on RDLs, you're doing less weight, which is okay, but it doesn't take that much to, you know, hammer your hamstrings. RDLs, you know, are just good alternative, you know, for a variation if you're trying to increase your deadlifts, you know, to get your hamstrings right. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do until I get that MRI. And obviously we're gonna wear the belt for extra support, because again, I don't want back soreness for the next 4 to 5 days, you know, if I don't wear that belt. So that's essential. So we're gonna build up, since I kind of took a little bit of an intermission. So we're just gonna warm back up because we're kind of cold right now, and we might work up to something like 225 to maybe like 250, and we'll see how that feels. If it's too heavy, we'll go down. If it's not, we'll stay where we're at. And if it's too light, we'll go up. So yeah, let's see how it goes. All right, I just got this new Pioneer belt. It's pretty nice. I got it off their website for $160. And before I was wearing a Walmart belt, so this is quite the upgrade. So let's see. Oh, nice and tight, feels secure. So yeah, we got 145 going on right here. We'll put it back here for the shot. All right, let's go. First, let's deadlift it. Feels pretty light, pretty good and pretty light. I'm trying not to go too far down for the same reason, my lower back. Because the more you go down, the more stress it'll put on your lower back. So if my range of motion looks a little, you know, shortened, that's probably why. But I mean, I don't know, I'm still feeling it in my lower back. Like, that's only 145, which felt extremely light. But my back is just sensitive right now. Like, I don't know, my strength is there. That's the frustrating part, because, you know, as a lifter, you want to try to push your limits, and so you can promote, you know, strength increase and muscle growth, but at the same time, you don't want to injure yourself. So it's one of those things. But I mean, we'll keep going up and we'll see. I don't know how much I'll go up. Maybe I'll go to like 205 or something, and we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, not bad. I mean, technically, I could do all my deadlifting here, and even just all my lifting in general. But I guess the big difference is like at the gym, you obviously have your machines and your dumbbells. I do have adjustable dumbbells that go up to 90, which is kind of nice. But, you know, at some point for different presses, like incline press or, you know, things like that, or even shoulder press, those can get a little light for me. You know, not trying to brag or anything, but like they go up to 90 and I need like 105s to get a good working setting. But I have a lot here. I have 460 pounds of weight that I got off Temu. Don't judge, Temu has some good stuff. Don't judge Temu. And then this is an actual good bar. This is the Ohio Power Bar. So this is a competition bar. So I technically could do all my lifts on here. Like, especially deadlift. I think deadlift would be the best thing to do here. But the only problem is I only have 460 pounds of weight. Plus, actually no, 475 pounds of weight, which is probably good enough for my next, you know, PR. But I think I could exceed that pretty soon. And then if I'm for going for maxes, it'd be not enough weight. But I mean, for working sets, I could do that, you know. But you know, I need more weight. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting to that big weight, so I need more plates. But now I have this Ohio Power Bar, so I mean, it's pretty cool. I have a treadmill. I have, you know, some racks. I have a bunch of stuff. It's really messy, but power bars are worth it, dude. Whew. I don't even know if I was going far enough down, but I'm just scared about my back. I don't know. Again, I didn't feel heavy. But again, I'm just worried about my back. I didn't even feel a lot of my hamstrings, to be honest. But I don't know. I don't know about those. Those still kind of irritate my back a little bit. I don't know. Tell me how you think they looked. You know, obviously I don't think I'm rounding my back. And maybe I need to bend my knees a little more. And it's just weird because I do hook grip on deadlift. So I have to deadlift it before I can do an RDL with, you know, normal grip. And it just feels way different, you know, but I don't know. I don't know if we'll call it there because I already did, you know, I already did some hamstrings before, but I don't know. I just don't want to screw my back up. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I might call it there for RDLs. I don't even think we can, you know, properly do them. But yeah, let's move on. All right, now we're gonna move on to some bicep curls. I like to do normal curls because I don't feel like there's any really necessary need for variation. I mean, you can switch it up, but I think all curls work the same, honestly. So we're just gonna go with normal, you know, standing bicep curls. My workout's at 55, so we'll see how we do with these. On these, I like to get a long, you know, eccentric because it really promotes the most muscle growth and tension. Like, I could technically just go like quicker on the way down and increase the weight. Cause I usually, if I were to do that, I can do like 55s or 60s for reps. But I think I might go a little bit slower just to get that time and attention, because for these, I'm not trying to be the strongest as possible. I just want to have huge biceps and work them and, you know, build muscle in them. So I don't really care about the strength of my biceps. So I might just go maybe 45s to 50s and just like try to do a really slow eccentric. It also hit the forearms pretty well too. Because I don't actually train forearms that often. I need to start training forearms more, but I usually get most of the forearm pump from bicep movements. But yeah, so that's why I kind of like to do it that way, so I can, you know, emphasize more the forearm. But let's see how it goes. I don't know. All right, I'm actually gonna face you guys this time so you guys can actually see me while I perform them, because I know it's at a weird angle. Oh. All right, let's try these 50s. It might be perfect actually. Boom. Thing about these is that these dumbbells are extremely big, so they keep hitting my leg on the way down, but it's okay. Oh, dang, bro. I didn't know my biceps about to grow like 2 inches after this pump. Thank you guys for watching. I didn't get to record an outro, so I'm doing it here. But yeah, it seems like a pretty successful, you know, back day, if you ask me. Now we got crazy pump going, and hopefully we can start deadlifting pretty soon. But yeah, so next video we got, what, legs. So guys, stay tuned for that one. I'm out.